Am I a Freemason? No, I'm not part of any group, and as far as I know, nobody in my family is part of a group. I asked before. Why is there an Egyptian pyramid with the seeing eye of God on the back of our currency? What does "in God we trust" mean? Look up the banking definition of what a trust is, and then parse that sentence again. I'm sorry to hear you don't like triangles. Maybe you can suggest another geometrical shape that can, I don't know, have you ever tried DMT? The best shape I can use to describe this physical reality is it's all circles and curves that appear to be straight. That's why when you move in curves, everything's better, because you're actually moving in a straight line. It's just because of our perception, things appear to be curved. But the psychic material, all that shit is in triangles, at least the way I visualize that framework. When you look at the grid of that quantum fabric, when you zoom in far enough, it breaks into triangles within triangles. That's just the way I visualize it. In another person's mind's eye, you might see other shapes. I would love to hear, what shapes do you hallucinate when you imagine shit? But anyway, I'm not a professional wizard and I do not give magical advice, but hey, I'm extremely into magic and occult shit, and like more than 50% of my exes were witches. I know way more about astrology. No, I don't. I know a little bit about astrology, but that's already more than a man my age should know. Magic is extremely misunderstood, and the biggest reason why most of us don't want to believe it is because of a straw man argument, okay? They tell us that magic is something that it's not, so of course we're not going to believe in it. You find out what magic really is, and how to integrate it in your daily life, and leverage your intuition and the intuition and vibes of others to bring forth the reality that you choose to see. I refer to it as fifth dimensional travel, and people who are into physics hate it when I say shit like that. I don't have a better term for it. I call it the fifth dimension. We're in this 3D space. You add the time element, add the decision element. This linear fourth dimension of time, every time you decide to invoke free will, you quantum teleport to a version of you that's in a parallel universe where the timeline happens to be consistent with your wish. That way you get what you want, and you also don't break so-called God's will. Well, there's my TikTok video on magic. I hope I don't have to do that again for a while. I'm gonna run out the clock looking cool against this brick wall.